When you're approaching your son or daughter about changing their own technology use, it's really important that you address your technology addiction issues first. Now, parents don't always like me to share this, but it's really important because research now shows that kids will have more behavioral problems if their parents have their own technology addiction issues themselves. As parents or as adults, it's easy for us to justify our tech use because maybe we need to answer that email for work, or maybe we're tired and we need a break from the day. But it's so important that we're addressing our own technology use because our kids and our teenagers are seeing our tech habits and they're either modeling after us or they're seeing us justify our technology use, so they'll justify theirs. I remember getting an email from a 12-year-old named Caitlin one time, and she said, "Cam, my mom wants me to quit playing video games, but she watches TV for 8 hours a night. What's the difference?" And to Caitlin, obviously there is a big difference between gaming and TV, but to her, she saw that there was a double standard, that her tech use was under kind of attack while her mom was not addressing the fact that she herself was on TV a lot. Now, the mom might have all these different justifications as to why she's doing that, but the point remains, if you're not modeling an example of good tech habits yourself, it's going to be that much harder for you to be able to communicate about your teenager's tech habits. I have a best friend who's 4 years old. His name is Otis. And a few weeks ago, I was playing Legos with Otis when I got an email. Now, I'm in the middle of a speaking and press tour, and so I realized I need to respond to this email very quickly. So I quickly turned my shoulders and I was trying to answer this email. And I could feel that Otis knew I was no longer present with him while playing Legos, and instead I was in my phone. And for the next 4 or 5 hours, I was dealing with behavioral issues, temper tantrums, not listening. It all started when I decided to try to turn my shoulder and quickly answer that email. I know before that, Otis was in a great mood, there were no problems. It's not that I didn't have an opportunity to answer that email, but the way in which I chose to do that had a big impact on his behavior. So next time I would go to the bathroom and answer the email in there, or go around the corner, try to find a way where I can go and answer that email, but out of sight, because he's gonna see that I'm no longer present with him, and that's gonna have an impact. I was speaking in Roma, Australia recently, and a 4th grader asked me, "Cam, how do I talk to my mom about her cell phone use? Because she's on her cell phone for 3-4 hours a night, and I wanna play with her." So parents, it starts with you. What are your technology habits, and are you modeling good behavior for your kids? If you are, that's fantastic, but just be aware that anytime they see you on technology, they're gonna be questioning, and they might not communicate it, but they're gonna be thinking about whether or not there's a double standard there. And if there is, obviously you're gonna run into more issues. Not only are you probably experiencing that, but research now supports that as well. So focus on your tech habits first, and then start focusing on theirs.